Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Well, as you are aware, I am here for 30 minutes doing my lunch and learn. Just want to know how is your day going thus far. It is a beautiful Monday morning, Monday afternoon here. Despite everything, we are grateful and we are, thankful. How are you doing? If you're hearing my voice for the first time, I'm Casey. I do inspirational lessons and I also speak about my weight loss journey, hosting from the beautiful island of Jamaica. When you come on in, you can double tap the screen to like the live, double tap to like the live, and let me know where you're watching me from. Thank you. Really appreciate that. Good afternoon. Please let me know where you're watching me from. If you're hearing me for the first time, I'm KC. I do inspirational lessons and I also speak about my weight loss journey. Hosting from the beautiful island of Jamaica. When you come on in, please let me know where you're watching me from, and I would appreciate you double tapping the screen to like the live. Thank you. Usually I do 30 minutes lunch and learn session during the week where I talk about, health benefits and both mentally and physically. And usually, just have a little time with the persons who supports me. So you can let me know where you're watching me from. Thank you. Hello, let me know where you're watching me from. Thank you. I really it's not really my forte to do this part of the live, so I will speak when other persons are on the live. Yeah. But in the meantime, when you come on in, let me know where you're watching me from. And if you like anything on the display, you can let me know. Welcome. Let me know where you're watching me from. For all my Jamaican folks that are here, what caused your left eye to be jumping? I know it's kind of a myth here when your left eye is jumping, person saying that you're either going to cry or laugh, one of them. I don't know. But if you're here hosting, well, tuning in from Jamaica, you can let me know what is said about your left eye when it jumps. Hi. Hi. Hi, Tracy. How are you doing, my darling? How are you? I'm doing my lunch and learn session. Usually I come here during the week for 30 minutes just to do a little session. Sometimes it's on health and sometimes it's on economy, sometimes it's on culture, whatever I am in tune of doing, I'll do. I am doing good, giving God thanks. I refuse to complain, Tracy. I refuse to complain. I refuse to complain. So I'm doing very well. With everything that is happening around the world, I can say that I am well. So the persons who are just coming on, please remember to double tap the screen to like the live. If you're hearing me for the first time, I'm Casey. I do inspirational lessons and I also speak about my weight loss journey. Yeah. God is good every day. Yeah, yes, my dear. He's awesome. He's awesome. When you look on all the things that he spared you from, you just, well, for me, I just can't open my mouth to say anything otherwise, but I am well. Because sometimes, and a lot of times, we don't see the things that He would have spared us from until we are way out of the situation. Then we can really look into the matter and to say, really, this would have happened to me, or this could have happened to me, or whatever. But yeah, I'm well, my dear. I'm doing well and glad to hear that you are good as well. And Monday, usually Monday is a lazy day. I don't know if you feel that way, but Monday is a day that you just feel like you have to get extra boost to go into. Okay, thank you so much, Tracy. We really need that. That's what I tell persons, just to genuinely pray for persons here. Persons here really needs that more than ever. We really need that. And it's a very overwhelming topic. It is so devastating here. I really don't like to talk about it, but the reality is that it is happening. Yeah, because it can be so depressing. Yeah, it can be so depressing. Song that makes, so let us just go into the poll right here. This is a nice little poll, Tracy. Songs that makes you dance. How do I move it? And Tracy, what are the songs that makes you dance? Oops. Be able to move it. The songs that makes you dance. What are the songs that makes you dance, Tracy, if you're still here? Any songs? Well, for me, I love my reggae, especially Bob Marley. I love to listen Bob Marley. Like I could just sit down and listen Bob Marley all the day, right through, like night dew. Yeah, I get a strong meditation from Bob. And I realized too, like some of the songs that I used to love to listen to, trust me, they are not so enticing anymore. I used to enjoy, well, I love to listen, used to love to listen Rihanna. I don't know if you listen Rihanna and Beyonce and 50 Cent. I used to love listening. I used to love listening those rhythms, those songs. And the dancehall, I love to listen like Vibes Cartel and what the next one name? I like Vibes Cartel and Sizzler. Yeah. All of them something that come out of my system now. No. Like they don't really push me anymore. More of the softer side of music. As I said, the Bob, me sit down and listen to the Bob like just sit down and hold my meditation with him. You love Bob Marley too? Yeah, that's nice. Nice, yes. Yes, because now, Tracy, I realize that I may test it out for myself too because sometimes you know that music um helps with your energy and it helps with your behavior or it motivates the behavior because sometimes like I don't know if you have observed and test this when I listen to like a softer song or a more conscious type of music then me feel me in that mood. But you see, when I listen to the music that would be more aggressive, I find that my mood is like that. You ever feel that way yet? You feel aggressive, like you listen to them type of lyrics and it spit this, it spit that, it spit all those stuff. And you feel like you have that type of mood. Hi, Regina. Thank you so much for stopping by, my darling. How are you doing, Regina? How are you? So we're just answering the poll there, Regina. Songs that makes you dance. Today is Monday. We're going through the Monday blues. But I can say that for myself. Like a Monday is not one of my favorite time to be out. So yeah, you have to find some things to get you energized. And music is a part of it that makes or get me in the groove. Yeah. What are some of the things that get you in the groove? What are some of the songs that make you dance, Regina? Absolutely, that's why I don't listen to so much music I grew up with. Yes, ma'am, Tracy, I test that out. Like my spirit is just so, we call it change or elevated with the type. Even as me say, me used to listen to Rihanna and Beyonce, those things put a lot of things in you. And the Bible tell you about watch what you hear and watch what you see. And the things that you hear, it just turn up something inside of you. I don't even know how to explain it, but I would have observed it within me. So sometimes if you listen to the songs that has a lot of sexuality in it, you feel so in tune to go and to get the action. If you listen to the songs that make you feel aggressive or you want to go out there to be a certain way to persons, you feel the way that like if you feel the songs with the explicit words and stuff, you feel like you have to cuss the words them to and behave that type of way. So I've learned it's not anybody, you know, would tell me or demonstrate. It's me who would have gone through it and can express it now that it really do something to you. When you listen to soul's music, don't you feel relaxed and you feel steady? Sometimes it make you feel emotional too. Yeah, right? So sometimes that too. And we really know that music really has something to do with your thing there, your output. Fear is my favorite singer. No, okay, I don't know that one. I go check her out. Fear. I don't know that one. Fear. Mm-hmm. But there I am. I'm just learning as I grow and to dance. Some of the songs, like we have a lot of dancing rhythms here in Jamaica and all over the world. Like sometimes even when I watch TikTok, there are some persons like the Africans. There is one particular from Uganda. They have him. I think it is son and father when they knock the drum. Pudum boom, boom, pudum. That kind of rhythm. So some of those stuff, well, you know, they move too, and it's in my head. It's just a boom boom. Yeah, but and you have some others like you have Ding Dong in Jamaica that does a lot of dancing songs. Yeah. And it's a way of exercising too, because that is something I use to help me to exercise the dancing. So I'll do my dancing. When I listen to Bob Marley, let me just jump and flash my ear like Bob. I may just sit down and read or do some puzzle or sit down and just meditate. Yeah, because Bob, when I listen to Bob man, as a real meditation at the pan, I said Jano Star. Yeah. And also the gospel. I love my gospel. I love it. I like my authentic gospel, not the gospel. Some of the gospels, no, I don't. I think they have the rhythm of the other type or jargon of music. So I'm really not so inclined to listen to. It just gives me the same type of vibe. I don't know your take on it, but even in Jamaica, some of the gospel artists are having the dancehall rhythm, which, I listen to stars music now, different beats. Okay, okay. Her words such a blessing. Okay, stars music. So see, I'm learning to. I don't know about stars. Um, so I can listen to that. See what it's about. Yeah. And the thing about it is that we're also different. Every time like I go through sessions, I am just so in awe of how different we are. Musical stars in youth. Okay, okay, yeah. Alright, so I'll see what that's about, musical stars. Mm-hmm. You see how different we are? We love so, our likes and dislikes are different. So different. Our attitudes are just so different. Like I love something to the ground, like um love it, love it, and another person would say, oh my gosh, this is so insipid. What's so what is there to love about this? Yeah. And sometimes even with the dance, if you come to Jamaica and see how they dance to some music, you'll be wondering what the heck are they doing? It's like them a fight. Yeah. And I also realized that different what you call it now, season or different generation, they have different ways of dancing, because in the 70s I believe we have, or in the 80s they have dance move that were the in thing, like they'll do their ska and they'll do like what you call it, dollar move and them something there. And now in the 90s now, I see where they have bogle. I don't know if I'm talking about Jamaica reggae music. They have bogle and they have butterfly, and in the 2000s now they come up with some moves. They have dirty wine. So a gymnastic we come up with. In the 2000s we come up in the gymnastic. She into diamond art, musical, Bible stories. Okay. Okay, yeah. So I listen, yeah. Those things are relaxing, smooth. I love those type of music. I love that. I love that. Soca, I Nick, you love your soca, you can whine, man. People love soca, can move up their body. So you have some, you have a lot of movements in your waist. Oh my gosh, soca make you move. All you can move, you just have to move. Even if you do a church rock, you have to move. You have to move in the soca. Mm-hmm. Just okay. You love just listening, VC. Please remember to double tap the screen, guys, to like the live. Double tap when you come in to like the live. Um, so how are you guys doing? Today's Monday Blues. I'm saying this is a good topic, the songs that we enjoy dancing to. and listening to put that to it, the listening part too, because sometimes you can realize, well, I've observed it, that some music that we listen to, it really gets us into another mode. So you find that, and it really, well, it can affect your behavior, because if you listen to, okay, my darling, okay, thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you. I will soon come off here now because it's a 30 minutes lunch and lunch break. So it's lunch and learn for 30 minutes. And then I'm off, moving very slow. Yes, you're moving, you like to move slow. And even like, just generally speaking, gone are the days where you have persons going out and they dance. What kind of dance they call that, Regina? When you just dance with your partner and you guys do the what you call it? I don't even remember the name of that dance. But it's like you moving your hands and your feet, and now you have like Backstreet Boys coming in with their beats, and you have NSYNC, and you have Boys to Men. Yes, you have the, yes, very simple. At that time it was very simple, right? And now it's more technical, because we have to sit down and really watch them to get the moves. And some of us who are, that is not our forte, then it's going to be something for us to really get into, like that type of culture. But yeah, you see that things have changed a lot. Things have changed. And you know that some persons can do the two steps, because I was not um taught how to do it. But looking at it, I'm thinking that it is simple. But then when I watch it to Regina, I realize that there is a little rhythm to it. Yeah. So that is something I would have to get a little practice in doing. And they have the salsa. You have some person who love to do salsa. All right, big up yourself, Anisha. Thank you so much, my darling, for stopping by. I know your style already, but thank you. Thank you, my darling. Thank you. Here's a go country dancing. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you so much, Balls. Thank you, Jamaica. We need a lot of prayers, a whole lot of prayers, a whole lot. But you know, God is faithful and merciful, and I know we are a resilient nation, and by the grace of God, we will pull through. It's something that is not a welcoming for me to talk about. I really don't like to talk about it, and yeah, I really don't. But it's the reality, so it is what it is. But I thank everyone for the prayers, for reaching out. You know, in this time, we have to extend our, the humanitarian skills within us. Somehow we have to learn, but it's nothing beats a try. Yeah. But people really want to hear from others now, or to see them. So I thank everyone for the prayers. I thank you. I thank you for reaching out. I thank persons who message and to send me a email or a text message. I really, that means a lot, as I was doing this morning, because we returned to work and persons were expressing how they feel about just seeing me and hearing from me, just to come and to ask if they're okay. Persons extend more than just seeing, but to hug and to hold you, that God, thank you, you are okay. So those things really means a lot. Really, I know persons do it because of what you call it now. It's the in thing now. Jamaica is on the spotlight. Jamaica, all of the algorithm there. So everybody then put it up, say Jamaica this, Jamaica that, but really nothing is behind it. Well, I mean, we can't do anything about that, but just to extend some form of genuine sympathy to persons, because they're really in need. We really need. I have a friend in Mobile that got it so tough over there right now. No help for them yet. Jeez, Yeah, ball, I know because just I will share the video of Montego Bay tomorrow. We went down that side, and yeah, uh, the Lord kept us and brought us to and from Montego Bay and Hanover. We went there to help out our family and loved ones, and trust me, it is not a pretty sight. It is not a pretty sight, so I can just imagine how you are feeling not hearing, because some parts of Montego Bay you get some signal with some phone. You see, if your friend have a digital phone, you're not going to hear from that friend. The Lime phone is the only one that is picking up there, and only some areas you can go to get service. When we were going down, we saw that persons came out on the road walking. It's like a movie. They're walking just to get signal. Persons digging the road just to get water, because you know some parts of streams and some parts of springs, so they walk and to get water. So we say we're back to basic, very, 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 and children can go to school. You know, back to basic. They're playing balls and just being comfortable. You know, we can't really eat. Even that, it just traumatic, because if I'm supposed to eat, like just a eat, so me just don't want to eat, because me I think about the persons who are affected. They can't have one meal. They can't, if I get one meal, I have to share it with how much away. So there's no way I can eat and feel comfortable to know that me are full my belly and I go back. I just can't do it. So I think that is just a part of the trauma to know that um you are not really affected, directly affected, but then indirectly it is affecting you. Yeah. I can't watch the videos them that are on. I can watch it, but I refuse to watch them, because when you lie on your bed, you're thinking about what you see. So, yeah. Okay, my darling. Okay, okay. Elon Musk has given Starlink through an app. People can get internet now. Yes, we get that. We got that. Yes, yes, we got the Starlink. And I think it's only for the Lime phone. I think it's for Lime. Yeah, we just have to pray and trust God. This is the time where we're going to see God come true for us. And that's all. We can do nothing. Politicians, they can do as much as possible. Persons around the diaspora, they can do as much as possible. But God is the ultimate way maker. So we just have to continue to do what we're doing, and just to trust and to believe that He will take us through this season. And we're resilient people, you know. We are so resilient. When I look on the state of how our country is and they are not, we cry a little, you know, but I see that they're getting up to make a way. So they not have no water. Yeah, they not have no water. Them a go look the water. Them not have no food. Them a go out go look the food. Them not have no service. They not sit down and say, oh, me not. Them a walk just to get like a signal to let them family or their loved ones know that, you know, some alright. And the children them too, they are getting into it, because they are not sitting down in the house. Yeah, they have no electricity, they have nothing there. They have to go out and to socialize. I think there's good and bad in this, and in every situation there's good and bad. And I can see the good in this, because persons are drawn more to what family is and what love is, affection and care is. Persons are drawn to just being involved, even children, because they are inside on their tablets and playing games and all. They have to walk around the community to see other kids who are there and to start to play a game. So you find that persons, they don't want anything, they just want to know that their family is okay. You find that person, the extent of gratitude is great, because though they have everything or most things lost, everybody is just so thankful for life. Yes, your life is so important at this moment. we are definitely living the words that we speak daily. So yeah, Jamaicans are very strong people and resourceful. Yes, Tin healing energy. Thank you so much. Yes, yes. It's bad. It's so bad. It's so bad here. Um, Anisha, it is bad, and I hope that you get through with your cousin. You said that is in Jamaica. I hope. But if you not get through, just be faith. Just hold the faith, because some of the networks, the Digicel is not working well here. So, and then you know that they don't have any electricity. So, yeah. And persons, when you call your family, it's best if you text them. If you have what, well, you can WhatsApp. But if you call them, you can't call them and spend a long time, because you have to conserve on their energy, okay? So, all that we have to do, watch. We can't depend on the phone so much or for a long time, because we have to watch that. And it's just as we say, it's a moment of gratitude. Though some parts of Jamaica were spared, especially Kingston, um, we are still in the mindset of others, because a lot of other parishes were affected. A whole lot, a whole lot. And you find that just looking at it, there are going to be something greater, because if it is that Kingston is the only hub that can support persons for the other 5 or 6 parishes, what's going to happen to us in Kingston? Because as is, persons in the other parts of the parishes, they can't get flour, simple cornmeal or water. Go as low as basic as water. They can't get water, drinking water. But then I look at it and say, God is just so merciful, because though we don't have those, persons are able to use the rainwater. God make rain fall. So rainfall up to yesterday rainfall, so you know that they can catch up jugs or drums and stuff to get water to do the basic things. So yeah, God, as me say, God has been so faithful to us. So faithful. All the trees are empty, just stick alone. So the animals are going to be left to die too, because they don't have any grass. Everything, when I look, it's so technical too, because even bees and wasps and then something, they whatever, they don't have no house to go each pan, or no trees or anything. They're going to go to humans. So it's just so sad and devastating. So hence why I said I don't really like to talk about this, because it's so depressing. Black River all the way to Montego Bay was devastated, and unfortunately there has been a lot of looting. Persons, yes, ball, and that is something that me can't understand. Persons are hungry, persons are desperate, and even like in Montego Bay, I can speak about that. The supermarkets are not open. A supermarket, but they can't open for you to get access as a supermarket. You have to be outside screaming what and what you want. It's just so bad. Me no want to talk about it. Trust me, it make me feel I don't want to talk about it. Gas, people have to walk how much miles to get gas. Stand up in a line. You think that it's embassy. It's greater. The crowd is greater than the embassy. So it's a whole lot. It's a whole lot. A whole lot. A whole lot. So the government has opened the ports for persons who are in the diaspora and want to help persons here. You can send barrels duty free, so there's no charge to you sending your barrels here for us to receive. And for yes, some remittances are up, so persons can send, maybe not in other parishes, but in Kingston. So those are up. And also for the toll, so if you have persons living in Kingston, the tollway for them to go to St. Anne and Montego Bay is free at the moment. So yeah. So those kind of stuff. Sorry, I'm sorry. Just wanted to bring awareness for prayers. Yeah, man. I understand. I understand. I understand. I totally understand. But it's a whole lot. It's overwhelming. When you see it on the news and to see it in real life, it's a different thing. It's a different thing. So, yeah. It's so different. And even like me tell my family, sometimes we don't know. Me always, the Saturday we were going down, as I said, I'm going to share the video. Not everything, because when I'm helping persons, I don't put out what I do. But just to go in the supermarket and to see that, oh my gosh, it's like we're going to go through a great famine. No bread on the shelf, no biscuit, no nothing. I just start bawl. Many say people there must have said what happened. But it's a good thing that other persons were there. Me say when I go back they must call me the lady who did I cry. That's all I can say. Them just gonna have me as the lady that was crying. But when I go on my sister then I have not like the stuff them that I really want. The flour, the bread, the biscuit and them something there. None. And I say, Lord Jesus, what am I going to do now? And we just start ball. When I see them put out the biscuit, we just scrape down the shelf. I scrape down the shelf. And I say, oh my, but when I scrape down the shelf, other persons are going to come and don't get anything. But as I say, it's too much. It's a whole lot, and only if you are in the position that then they can really understand. You know, sometimes when they say it's easier said than done, you know that say easier said than done because sometimes we think about the stuff and when we are go through it, it's so different. It's easy to talk because we hear about it and we read it in books and we can apply it by just talking. But when we go through the situation now, it's so different, totally different. So it's just one of those things that we're facing at the moment, and we're getting help, and we hope that everything will get back to some level of normalcy. Some we're not gonna get there for a long time, but we're hoping to get somewhere. And as is, persons are helping. Yeah. But it was a great lunch and learn this afternoon. We have learned a lot. We talk about the songs that we love to dance to, the type of music and the type of dances and all of that. And then we went over into what's happening in Jamaica land we love. So it has been a little Monday blues upliftment in a way, and I really appreciate the persons who stopped by. Please remember to double tap the screen to like the live before I go. Double tap, bam, bam, to like the live before you go. And if you're hearing me for the first time, I'm KC. I do inspirational lessons and I speak about my weight loss journey. I also have a book which is on Amazon titled KC Inspirational Prayers. So you can check that out. KC Inspirational Prayers. Alright, so until then, tomorrow, God's willing, I will be back for my lunch and learn. So you take care, you have a blessed day, and remember to inspire someone. Okay, bye.